He's a type of man who's the most abused man in the world over. What's good? What's going on, Mexican Post? Welcome to the channel. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. Get the word out, comment, show your love. Let's talk about it. So, when we go through school, primary school, high school, college, university, we see that, or if you live in a suburb, you see that majority of young boys generally just wants to do what's right by their parents in most cases. Now we talk about healthy families here. The bullies are really never the majority. Okay, so the people who are smoking, doing drugs in school are usually not the majority. The most guys are just want to get about their life, just do their thing. Okay, that's a common character trait. If that guy proceeds to be graduated from high school, you're gonna see him doing a trade. He's just the kind of guy who goes and does bricklaying. He does his plumbing, his electrical work. He's a tradesman. Okay, and the type of guy who just says, and I'm in Australia, so I'll use the terms that we use here. I'm just looking for my missus. He just wants to find somebody who likes him. He's a dude that is at the pub. It's just the guy who's having a beer, going home. Everyday guy. He's a truck driver. That's the kind of guy. Now, that character trait of just going about your business, or if it's in the school sense, just doing your homework, handing it in, and being, you're not Mr. Popular. You're not Mr. Anybody on the scale of importance as far as, people rate life. But that character trait of just getting in and getting done, he's the kind of guy that just wants to, if he's in a relationship, he's just genuinely faithful. Like he's just going about his day. Most men have friends like that. There's Bob over there. Bob is a welder. If you need anything, just call Bob. There's James over there. There's that character trait that's common. The character trait that's very common, and it's in the majority, and this is in the world over because I travel quite a lot. Okay, these kind of people just want to live life. They're not looking for excitement. Every now and then, let's say they got some leave from work, they'll go travel somewhere to Asia, that type of thing. But one thing I have noticed that this is the most exploited type of character trait in men, the easygoing kind of man. Now you would think it's a beautiful thing when you have a neighbor who's like that, a friend who's a neighbor or anything like that, because they'll give you a hand with mowing the lawns and everything else. But that's where we see that the good majority of women have exploited men in this way. And that's why there's been a need for men to wake up because most men just wanted to go about their business, and if they love the woman, they just want to be about, get her what she wants, just she needs. This type of guy is often not the romantic kind, but he got you. Like I said, in the friendship circle of men, is a reliable kind of man. You know that he comes through. If he's a worker, he's reliable. He's the kind of guy who would join the army because he's patriotic. The, can be depended upon. Now, in the circle of love, in the game of love, in the game of romantics, these are the men, when I talk to them, they're exploited, abused, literally, because you find that, oh, I lost my home, she took everything. And you look at the girl that did all that, she's also just basic and general average person. So it tells me that this character trait in men is often exploited. It's a good thing. Society needs it, that dependability. That, oh, it's just general good person. But it's what they exploit. And these are the guys who have um, gone out there expecting love and gotten something that looked like love, and they got roasted, they got burned, they got crucified, they got shot on, you know, and the women have walked away and everything else. And that's where the wake up call is coming. When men are saying, hey, it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it, because those men have told their story. I used to think it was isolated stories when I heard one man say, oh, this person divorced me, or I was dating this girl, she just wanted to use me for money. I thought this was guys were just outliers. And then it turns out that these are the general, genuine good men who are the majority, who don't, they don't got no game to get women like that. They don't. And they don't have the energy because they work full time, is working all day, comes home dirty, is tired. These have been exploited for a long time. They've been misguided about how to be romantic. Buy your woman this, and she will never do this thing. They're the ones who discover that the children are not theirs. It's far too common. This character trait has been abused. It's abused in the governmental sense. Some people are like, "Hey, do this for your country. That you got drafted in. Are you a man or what? Sign up." And they signed up. I'm not saying to sign up and be of service to your country is a bad thing, but the cause has to be just. So then, the same kind of man, if you told them go to the altar, marry that girl, they went and got married. Treat women like this, and they went and did that. They were faithful to the cause, but they got roasted. They got beat down to the dirt. And these are the most abused. And these are the ones who women now who have a little bit of coin, with mostly debt, if I could say so, would say, I don't date no average man. And this is the cornerstone of society. If these guys were, if they checked out, then you have nothing, because they're the laborers, they're the weight bearers. So now, when you have a society, a group, not just a small number of women, but the majority looking down on these people, who are the ones who hold it down, you have a problem. But the highlight is that these character traits, when you start to look down on them, they have to change. A man doesn't want to be the dependable one, the kind one, when you say, I don't desire that. But this is the point I'm trying to bring home. This character being abused is like shooting yourself in the foot. Violating this type of men, the general good guys who just want to do good, who will turn up for you, open your doors. It's in them to do so, and they're the majority. And when that type of character is gone, right now some of it is gone, but when that's completely gone, society is really messed up. It's gone. All right, I've said enough. Hopefully, you get something out of this. Peace, love, and blessings.